Hello everyone. I welcome you all to this wonderful channel where we discuss about astrology, palmistry, and I take up all your queries, all your doubts. My name is Shivam People. I am an astrologer. I am a palmist. So today we are going to discuss about this new moon which has come into the sign of Aries, and along with that I'll be taking up your readings for all the signs. Now the new moon will be coming in the sign of Aries on 11th of May, and this new moon is going to bring in lot of new initiation, new changes and new growth for all you people. Now this new moon coming into the sign of Aries, the sign of warrior, the sign of your self growth spirit, initiating new things. And this new moon has come into the wonderful nakshatra of Kritika. Now coming to the nakshatra of Kritika and in the sign of Aries, what does it mean? New moon are the opportunities when you can work upon your self growth. It is a time when you have to start from the zero. A new moon is an opportunity of meeting of mind and the soul, because new moon comes when sun and moon are placing at equal degrees. Sun is your soul, is significator of your soul, and the moon represents your mind. So mind and soul are coming together to initiate your things in this time period. And this is a time to understand your path. It is a time to initiate towards your journey of life. Hello Adakira, hello everyone. And it is an opportunity to make your way through all your struggles. And this new moon has come into the sign of Aries, and this means it is a new moon which will bring in new positivity, warrior like spirit, and you have to be an initiator of things in this time. And make sure that you people are working for your long-term goals in this time period, as it will be very helpful for all you lovely audience. And especially the nakshatra of Kritika is ruled by the strong energy of sun, and this means, and it is a nakshatra of fire. It is known by the name of star of fire, and this nakshatra has the quality to burn through all the negativity and move towards your real path. And this nakshatra is believed to have a very strong energy which purifies you. It is a fire that will not burn you but will purify you, that will burn all the negativity from your inside and will initiate you towards your higher motivation and setting up higher goals with a lot of ambition in this time period. And this new moon means differently for everyone, for all the different signs. It means very differently, and I'll be taking up readings for all the signs, right from the sign of Aries to the sign of Pisces. And to begin with, we will start with the sign of fire signs, with the sign of Aries, with the sign of Leo, and the sign of your Sagittarius. For all the fire sign people, this is a wonderful opportunity to start working on your own personality. It is an opportunity when you have to work upon your own personality, your knowledge, and opening up to new opportunities coming your way. It is also time to open up yourself to new kind of spiritual understandings, and self-help will be the key for you. And it is also time when you have to initiate new things in your life, and it is also time to stay very motivated, being aligned with yourself. And some of you have been keeping yourself very overloaded with your work and your finances in this time period, and I would suggest you that do not allow it to hold too much space in your mind. Start working upon yourself. Do not focus on the money. Do not focus on the work that, okay, I have to do this, I have to do that. Just start working upon yourself. It is a time to grow your talents. It is a time to be more romantic and relaxed. And most importantly, as you have been busy with a lot of work and overworking, so maintain your calmness. Take a deep breath in, relax yourself, do some exercise, and do not apologize for any act of self-care, right? First you have to work upon yourself, then the world will follow you. And no apologies for the act of self-care, right? Because you may experience that some kind of rudeness, roughness with the people around, but it is a wonderful time to work for your personality, to open up to new knowledge, understanding yourself, and even enhancing your spiritual energy. And those of you who have kids and who have kids and loved ones around them, spend more time with them. It will be very, very helpful to all you people. So best of luck to my lovely fire sign people. Now next I'll be talking about another wonderful earth sign people. For the earth sign people, now what are the earth signs? The sign of Taurus, the sign of Virgo, and the sign of your Capricorn, the most practical ones. And for the earth sign people, this new moon has just come in your 4th house, your 8th house, and your 12th house. And it is a time to accept the changes coming in your life. You will be more enjoying your isolation in this time, and also connecting with the family will be very, very beneficial for you. And some of you may also experience certain issues, or I would say that transitions in your partnership, right, in your relationship with the partners at time, making it sure that do not take hasty decisions in this time, and accept all the changes that are coming your way. So for some of you, there will be change of workplace or change of house which you are willing to take up. It is on cards and you can go for it. And the North Node has amplified, North Node is the Rahu, has amplified your wishes too much. I would say that keep yourself very, very relaxed in this time, keep yourself very aligned in this time, and focus on your growth. People working in any kind of calling or connections with the foreign lands, education business, your counseling business, and even working in healthcare, or who have been working into the real estate business, or the things connected with food and real estate. You people will be benefited this time. With this new moon, you people will be benefited in this time, right? So best of luck to all the earth sign people. Start the connection with yourself, your inner self, and the things will be changing for you, and accept all the changes coming your way. So best of luck, the earth sign people. Now next I'll be talking about the air sign people. Now what are the air sign? The sign of Gemini, the sign of your Libra, and the sign of your Aquarius. For the air sign people, this new moon has come in your 3rd house, 7th house, and 11th house. It is a time when you will be making new connections around you. It is a time to connect with your siblings. It is a time to connect with your loved ones. It is a time to connect with your friends. And I would say that the moon, the way it has come in your all these houses, you will be very loving, supporting, and helping to all of them. And make it sure that you people, as your 12th house is affected, 12th house and 8th house are a bit affected in this time period, making it sure that you are sleeping well, you are cleaning your body well, you are having your diet really well. Because I do see that because of the Pluto retrograde which has just happened, some of you must have experienced quite a lot of disturbances in your sleep, visiting of the past, right, which may have caused certain kind of struggle. And also in this time period it has kept you anxious. But this is a very wonderful time when you will be making new connections, better connections, and initiate whatever you want to do in this time period. It is a good time for you, as the Lord of the air signs are all collectively sitting in the sign of Taurus. Taking practical decisions in this time will be very, very helpful for all you people. So always go for the most practical decision in this time period. And I would say that for the air sign people, your communication, your ability to connect with people is the key. Stick to it in this time period, and especially the Geminis and the Aquarius ascendant. You people have been staying very, very aggressive in this time. You people have been feeling very angry from the inside, right? Calm down your anger, calm it down, calm it down. It is of no help. And do not go for the hefty spendings of money, because some of you will be their expenses will be increasing and you will be going for hefty amount spending. So keep that in check. And that's all. Best of luck to all the air sign people. Now next I'll be talking about another wonderful sign, water sign people, the most intuitive, loving, supportive, empathetic people. Now what are the water sign? The sign of Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. For all the three signs, this full moon, this new moon has come in your second house, your sixth house, and your 10th house. For all you people, this is a time when you have to focus, or you will be experiencing certain changes in your finances, at your workplace, and even your temperament related to serving others will be changing in this time. This new moon is bringing in certain changes in your understanding about the family, about your own conduct with people, and also you people will experience certain kind of surge or a growth trajectory in your professional field, which will be very, very helpful to you. All the water sign people I'm talking about. And I would say that since your public house is affected by the south node, the north node, Mercury and Venus, so be very, very conscious of the people you have around you. Do not allow any kind of toxic people, negative people to stay around you, which you do not like, or people who are not genuinely good to you. You can cut down your ties with them permanently, right? You can initiate that. You can initiate to cut down your ties permanently. I do see a lot of new opportunity coming your way in your work, and those of you who are engaged in very laborious work, you will now get your better payments, or you will definitely be going for better earnings in this time period, as the Rahu, Mercury and Venus is causing a lot of change, and even the Saturn, the way it is placing. And this new moon, which has definitely come in your affecting your 10th house, 2nd house, 6th house, will bring in more and more opportunities when it comes to your profession, work, finances, and also serving others. Especially for the healers, it will be quite a changing time and even an eye opener, because what is coming of moon in the sign of Aries? It represents sprouting of things. It represents energy of initiation. It represents new growth, just the start of things, right? Because it is the first sign, and you have to keep the start right with fully motivated, fully activated with lot of energy. So best of luck to all the water sign people. Now I'll be taking up each one of the signs one by one. So initially starting with the sign of Aries. For the Aries sign people, this is a time when you have to work upon your personality, when you have to work upon yourself. As this full moon, as this new moon has come into your first sign along with sun, So coming of mother and father together to discuss about the child, right? So this is a time to re-understand yourself. This is a time to rethink about the things. It is a time to set yourself free so that the real energies can come out. And the Uranus is also placing there. So some of you Aries people are in very rebellious mood, right? You are staying very aggressive at times, right? So making it sure with this new moon along with the sun, you have to keep yourself very aligned, focused on your work, focused on your abilities, and also this full moon is indicating new initiations. And keep working upon your personalities. Keep working upon your personalities. Sonali Bakshi, I have time and again written it that it is based upon your ascendant and moon sign. Please don't ask it again and again. And this this new moon is more about your new initiation, is more about working upon your personality, and this will bring in quite a lot of alignment and making yourself more and more energetic all the time. And make sure that in this time you are keeping your energy of nurturance, energy of helping others very aligned in this time period, right? And I would say that it is you who can bring all the changes around you. It is you who can work upon all the things around you. And this is a time to speak less and work more. Be very focused because of the presence of three planets, that is the North Node, the Mercury, and the Venus. North Node is Rahu. Presence of three planets in your second house. You people at times have been doing a lot of overthinking. So keep yourself very easy in this time. Keep yourself very relaxed in this time and keep working upon yourself. So best of luck to all the Aries sign people. Now next I'll be talking about the Taurus sign people. Now for the Taurus sign people, this is a time when you have to sit back, relax, and connect with your inner self. Your 12th house is activated by this full moon, by this new moon. So it is an opportunity when you have to sit back and start focusing on your inside. It is an opportunity when you can connect with the inner self. People working in the healing center, counseling center, or as nurses or healthcare, and even in social works, even in foreign lands, if someone is staying at some different culture, not their culture, it is a good time for them to work upon their things. It is a good time for them to keep themselves energized. And it is also a time when you have to accept all the changes coming your way and be very acceptful for the changes and the things coming your way, and make sure that you are growing day by day. Make sure that you are improving upon your things every time, and make sure that you are making the changes, you are bringing in the changes, or every day you are bringing in the changes which you have to bring it every time in this time period. And I would say that this is an opportunity when you can focus on yourself and improve your things in this time period. And please people, do not send me requests between the video. I won't be entertaining. And this time period, make sure that you are aligning yourself with your inner self. And since the moon is in the 12th house, all the activities related to counseling, helping others, supporting others, giving donations will be very fruitful for each one of you. So best of luck to the Taurus sign people. Next, I'll be talking about another wonderful air sign, the sign of your Gemini. Now, for the Gemini sign people, this is a time when you have to work upon your public circle. This is a time when you have to work upon multiplying your sources of income and behaving very practically, manifesting as if everything around you, the circle, the people, your money is multiplying, your secondary sources of income are growing, and some of you will definitely experience an increase in your, or an upgradation or some kind of promotion in your income, maybe an increase in your income, and and it is also a time when you can initiate your improvement into your relationship in this time period, and staying positive will be very helpful to grow your public circle in this time, right? So start working upon your public circle in this time, and it will be very helpful to you people. And making sure that while you are discussing with people, talking to people, be very clear and honest in your talks, because especially the Gemini sign people, they are at times, presenting multiple views on things, right? And not speaking the truth all the time, right? So make sure that you are speaking what is right? And mostly the masculine energy, because it's the sign of Aries and Sun and Moon coming together. So masculine energy will be very helpful to you people in this time period. So best of luck to all the Gemini sign people. Now next I'll be talking about the loving, empathetic, very supportive, helping sign of Cancer. For the Cancer sign people, this is a time to bring in certain changes at your workplace, or you may have quite a lot of upgradation in your work, in your profession, and improvement. Manifest recognition, or manifest as if you are getting some recognition in your profession, in your work, and it is a good time to bring in the changes that you have been delaying for long. And for you people, the water sign of Cancer, keep a check on your dietary patterns, keep a check on the things that you are consuming, right? So you may be very irregular or uneven with your diet in this time period. Have good food, good diet in this time period. That will be very helpful to you people in this time. As the Saturn is coming in your 7th house, is providing you with a very stable, elongated and energetic support from mature, learned and intelligent people. So stick to mature or people with whom you have a big age difference, stick to them, right? And with mature and intelligent people in this time, they will be very helpful. And your love life is running very dry in this time, and I would say that this is more of a time to be spiritually aligned rather than focusing on the lack of opportunities that you have in the sphere of love. It is more about this time is more about your focus on your workplace and the changes that you need to bring in. Even working upon the family, that will be very helpful for you people. If you will be working upon the family, that will provide you the energy, the enthusiasm in the long run. So best of luck to my lovely water sign people. Now next I'll be talking about another mighty, very helpful, supportive, energetic sign of Leo. For the Leo sign people, now what is the Leo sign? The sign of, what is the Leo sign? For the Leo sign people, this combination has come in your 9th house. That is the house of luck, house of opportunities, house of spirituality, house of your journeys, right? And this new moon is opening the door of new opportunities. This new moon is more about activating your spiritual self. This new moon is more about activating your inner energies as the moon and sun are coming together in the ninth house. Pay respect and doing prayers for your ancestors as the ninth house is very active, and that is also activating your trine of first house, fifth house, ninth house. So practically focusing on praying for your ancestors or deceased ones, and even reconnecting with your parents in this time, or talking to your father, your mother, or buying them something will be very, very beneficial for you. I do see that for you people, it is an opportunity when the partnership, you know, when the long term partnership will bring in certain gains, and traveling will be very, very beneficial for you people. So the moon, sun coming together in the 11th house, in your ninth house, is very helpful in activating your inner mind, in activating your soul. And once you start with your mantras, the meditation, that will also amplify your inner energy in this time period, right? And it will be very, very beneficial for the sign of Leo. And some of you have been feeling quite tight, disturbed, and exhausted when it comes to your work and profession, right? Bring in certain changes, yes, but do not be obsessed by your work or you things at your workplace. Some of you may also experience some kind of conspiring, some kind of people speaking on the back at times, and take all those things very, very lightly, very, very easily. And your meditation, prayers, and positive attitude will keep you energized. Just focusing on your new initiations and focusing on the long term goal will be very, very helpful for you people, the Leo sign people. So best of luck to you. Now next I'll be talking about a practical sign, the sign of the earth sign of Virgo. For the Virgo sign people, this is a time when you have to accept the changes coming in your life. This is a time to completely immerse yourself into prayers on the new moon, on a day before the new moon, a day after the new moon, for 3-4 days, right? And accept that with open heart, that I am ready for all the changes that are coming in my life. And it is a time when you will experience quite a lot of shift in your temperament and transition in your personal life. Some of you may also experience issues with your partners, with your loved ones in this time, and also some of you will be willing to stay isolated in this time period. The Virgo sign people I'm talking about. And also the way the Mars is placing, you will be ready with your guns, working hard, toiling hard, and making your way through everything for the Virgo sign people. And the combination of North Node, Mercury, and Venus is giving you all the mixed baggages of opportunities. And on one end, you will experience, at times you will experience that, oh, that all the things are going my way, and at the other times you will feel very disheartened, right? In this time period, play it very easily, stay very calm, stay very light in this time period. And I would say that since the Saturn is also very well placing, so be very consistent with your hard work, make your routine right, because 6th house Jupiter is also asking you to be very routine oriented, have a discipline in your life, and keep yourself motivated every day. Very important for you, because for some of you, your motivation will dip in this time period, and self motivation will bring you out very, very stronger. And this is a time when you have to leave your fears and phobias on the side. And for some of you, there is an opportunity of certain gains. You may feel that, okay, that nothing is coming my way, or I'm not able to change my job, or I'm not able to have an upgradation or my place, but you will have certain gain, or your luck may click at times in this time period. So best of luck to all the earth sign people, and I do see that you may have certain gains in this time, so keep your fingers crossed. Best of luck. Now next I'll be talking about another air sign who love creating balance into things, and they talk with lot of energy. They are the real mediators, the sign of Libra, right? For the Libra sign people, it is a time to initiate new things in your relationship, or you may have, those of you who have been staying single, it is a time to, you may have some kind of opportunities coming your way in this time, and they will be very very helpful. And I would say that spiritually this time has been very very helping and activating for you. And make sure that you are always chanting positive word, because south node placing in your second house may make your speech very very dry. Even the fiery sign of Sagittarius in your third house may make you very very rough with your words. Maintain your calmness, maintain your softness. That will be very very helpful to you in this time period. And stay very very easy while talking to people in all the senses. And moon coming along with sun in your seventh house, so this is also time to meet your loved ones. Either zoom them, either give them a video call, talk to them, engage with your loved ones. They may have good advices for you in this time period that will be helpful for you in the long run. And I would say that abstain from consuming any kind of intoxicants, smoking, drinking. Abstain from all of them in this time period, and keep your exercises, breathing exercises going. Physical activity is very important. Do not get lazy for next 12-14 days. It is very important to stay active, physically active, and keep working upon your things. And since the Saturn is placing on your fourth house, so you may experience certain kind of tenseness, tightness issues at home. So resolve it by your own quality of being soft, gentle, and easy. And this is also a good time to work upon the issues in your relationship. And this is a wonderful opportunity, I'll again repeat, to increase your friend circle, to increase your public things. It is a very helpful time. So best of luck to all the Libra sign people. Right now, next I'll be talking about another water sign, very intuitive, very sign which loves researching into everything, going deep into everything. Right. So for you people, this new moon is asking you to get into a routine, to get into a system of things. This this new moon is more about your self-care, about helping others, about supporting others, your loved ones around you. And this new moon is more about liberation from the inside, and also releasing all the negativity, all the foods that are affecting your body. See, my lovely viewers, it is very important that you have to learn the importance of right kind of diet, right kind of thoughts, and right kind of words that you speak out of your mouth. Right? By all these activities, we are able to bring out the real balance in our life. And for you, it is a time when you have to help others. It is a time when you have to support others, and it is a time when you have to be more focused on the service oriented work, especially for the Scorpio sign. Those of you who are engaged into studying, who are engaged into research, who are engaged into the IT sector or technology sector, or working as a salesman or selling the electronic things, it is a good time for you, right? So utilize this time period in making new connections, be more focused on your work profile, and be more focused on your problem solving attitude. That will bring in more and more growth. And some of you will for some of you, new and better ideas will prop up related to your growth, related to your abundance. Keep focusing on them. And but mostly this is a time to act very selfless. It is a time when you have to get yourself in a routine, keep yourself very, very aligned in this time period. The Scorpio sign people, right? I'm talking about. And even you have been staying very confused in your things. Now, after few days, after 2 3 days, your confusions, your tightness which has been for long, as the south node is placing in a very destructive or a fiery nakshatra of Jeshta, so which is stopping you to initiate your things which you want to do it for the long run. After few days, that energy will calm down and will bring in more and more better growth for you people. So best of luck to the Scorpio sign people. Now next, I'll be talking about another wonderful sign of Sagittarius, the fire sign of Sagittarius. For the Sagittarius sign people, this is a time when you have to work upon your talents, when you have to work upon your right kind of deeds, and the good deeds of the past or the good acts of the past are going to give you fruit in this time. And this full moon, this new moon is more about initiating or sprouting or seeding new love, right? And this will also activate your romantic life in this time, and making it sure that you are staying optimistic about new learnings, about new initiations, as the house of taking risk is very active right now, right? Your fifth house. So you people will be more willing to learn new things, to grow yourself. The fire sign of Sagittarius. But I do see that some of you have been staying very generous. I would say that overly generous with people around you. I mean, the ones who are mean to you, you have been helping them. No, stop it, right? And you have to be very, very conscious of the showing generosity only at the right places or for the needy people. That's it. And making it sure, as the moon is very well activating in the fifth house, also for the women who are thinking of conceiving a baby, right? So you can manifest the energy, or of having a baby, you can manifest the energy in your womb and feel that energy, that flow, that happiness, and you will find success in this time period. So best of luck to the Sagittarius sign people. Now next, I'll be talking about another practical sign, a very hardworking one, the sign of your Capricorn. For the Capricorn sign people, this is a time when you have to focus on the family. It is a time when you have to focus on the well-being of your loved ones, on their needs and their demands. I know that at times you hate it, right? And you people, as the Saturn is placing all alone in your first house, you people are totally workaholics. You people feel totally overloaded with work, that you feel totally responsible, that okay, it is me who is going to do everything around, right? And it is for you, it is very important to differentiate between speaking truth and speaking positively, because some of you have misunderstood speaking negatively, or always complaining with speaking truth, right? Separate them, very important for you, as the Jupiter placing in your second house is making you speak overly truth, and you have been feeling that I am not wrong into anything, right? You can be wrong, right? It is not that it is always you are right, you can be wrong at times, right? So murmuring or chanting only right kind of words, and some of you have been feeling bit blocked in your love life, in your talents, and the need and want for the partner is increasing more, right? Keep yourself calm in this time, very important for you, as the Mercury, Venus, and Rahu is giving you opportunities, immense opportunities, no doubt. But you have to be easy, you have to be good, you have to be light with everything. So, mostly focusing on the love energy, not focusing on the remorse or past wrong things. And if someone is coming to you with the cunning motives or who have been wrong to you in the past, cut them out in this time, right? It is very important for you to cut them out in this time, as they are holding no good intentions for you again and again. So best of luck to all my Capricorn sign people. Now next I'll be talking about another air sign, a very humanitarian sign but very rebellious, again with the strong energy of Saturn, for the sign of Aquarius. This is a time when you have to focus on your public circle. It is a time when you have to focus on the people around you. It is a time when you have to focus on making right kind of connection with your mom, with your loved one, with your aunts, and with your female friends around you. Very important for you, right? To keep yourself in alignment and make sure that you are keeping yourself very very emotionally stable, because some of you will feel very very emotionally overwhelmed, and positivity is the key for you. Why? Right? Why I say so that positivity is the key for you? As the Jupiter has entered your first house, Jupiter denotes optimism, abundance through optimism. It also denotes your faith in God. It also denotes your spirituality, I would say that. And the more optimistic and spiritual you stay, the better results it gives. And its friends, Jupiter's friends, are placing in the third house of communication, connecting with the public, your hard work, your house of karma, that is doing the hard work, initiating things, is helping you to gain your rightful things in this time period, as the moon and sun have strongly come together for you. And there has been certain kind of misunderstanding and uneasiness at home for now, right? So keep your communication very aligned, very very easy, and make sure that during the night time you are doing your prayers, because the Saturn has shifted to your 12th house, is placing in your 12th house. So lighting mustard oil lamp or lighting a diya or a candle during the night time for prayers will be very very helpful to you people, this Capricorn, the Aquarius sign people I'm talking about. So best of luck to all the Aquarius sign people. Now next I'll be talking about another wonderful, loving, intuitive, liberative sign of Pisces. And Pisces sign is quite a loving, is quite a free kind of, is quite a emotional kind of a sign for you people. This new moon has come in your second house, house of family values, your attachments with the people around, and it is also a house which denotes your accumulations. So in this time period, focusing on your accumulation, and in this time period focusing, manifesting that I am growing in abundance, right? In this time period chanting right kind of words, and in this time period making it sure that you are connecting with your real inner self, And also for you people, you will be forming relations or tie-ups for the long run, maybe friendship, maybe bonds, or you will be forming all the relations for the long run. And I would say that it is a good time for you to keep doing your prayers, right? And feeling as if you are filled with water, you are filled with love, you are filled with immenseness, you are filled with abundance, right? By these means, you can have your real time growth. And what you can do is, some of you can also sprout seeds in this time, grow some kind of seeds or medicinal plants that will be very helpful for you, right? And envisioning growth along with them, and spending more time in nature for the Pisces ascendant and near the water bodies will be very helpful for you, will bring in quite a lot of emotional calmness, because you have been feeling a lot of emotional turbulence altogether as the Jupiter has entered your 12th house. Although you have been helping people around, supporting people around, making them positive, but when you sit in your bedroom or when you sit all alone, you are feeling lonely at times, you are feeling disturbed at times. No, you have to stay positive, you have to keep working for the others and even for yourself. Start getting back your focus on yourself, my lovely Pisces sign people I'm talking about, right? And I would say that remove all the unwanted people which you have in life, or keep focusing and growing your real time strong and close relations with your loved ones, my lovely people, right? Always plan for the long run, right? So this was my analysis about the coming of full moon in the sign of new moon in the sign of Aries and in the nakshatra of Kritika. Now this new moon is telling about the inner alignment, is making you more aware about your warrior spirit, self growth, positive attitude, and this is an opportunity when you have to understand your initiate your real path or the journey of your lifetime. And it is very good to initiate new things, cultivate new thoughts during the new moon, and also do make certain donations, either donated to some relief fund or to some for some people in need of care and protection, or helping your people around you, your loved ones, even you can look forward to them, and making it sure that you are razor sharp in focusing on all your things, because the nakshatra of Kritika is ruled by the strong fiery energy of sun, which completely tells that burning all the negativity around you and making a way through it. And it is the energy of fire giving you purification of your soul, understanding the path of your soul, right? Because the sign of fiery sign of Aries and the fiery nakshatra of Kritika, and this was my analysis about it. And now for the remedies part, you can simply take milk baths in this time, and also you can go for, in this time period, you can go for the donation, praying to your ancestor, seeding plants, watering plants is very helpful in this time. And secondly, a mantra which is very important for you, as it is a time of initiation. So focusing on your root chakra, your heart chakra and your root chakra. So for the mantra for the root chakra is LUM, 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 LUM. Start activating your root chakra in this time period. It will be very helpful for you people. And those of you who have been facing unwanted fears, struggles, and who have been feeling that their wishes are not being fulfilled in this time period, you can go for the prayer, or I would say that appreciation of goddess Kali, because Kali, Mahakali, is the one who is the guarantor or who grants all your wishes. What you can do is, during the late night of new moon, you can light a ghee or the clarified butter lamp in the south direction after 10 p.m. It has to be done, right? On Tuesday, even on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, you can do it. And lighting a lamp or even a candle, right? You can simply chant facing the south direction, wearing yellow color cloth or wearing black, any of the two, right? You can simply chant Om Cream Cream Maha Kaliye. I'll repeat it. Om Cream Cream Maha Kaliye Cream Cream Namaha. Om Cream Cream Maha Kaliye Cream Cream Namaha. I'll repeat it again. Om Cream Cream Maha Kaliye Cream Cream Namaha. I'll again repeat it. Om Cream Cream Maha Kaliye Cream Cream Namaha. And doing it for at least half an hour, and you will feel that you have quite a strong energy which has been activating inside you. And mind you, do not consume non-vegetarian food or any kind of intoxicants, right? No smoking weed, no smoking, no drinking, no smoking otherwise, nothing. And with this chanting, it will even clean the diseases inside your body and will make your willpower quite strong, right? And will be very helpful for you. And also, as the full moon, as this new moon falls on Tuesday, you can even pray to Lord Hanumana. The mantra is Om Hum Om. Simple. Om Hum, H-U-M, Hum Om. Om Om Hum Om. Om Hum Om. Yes, Oracle, this is right. Very wonderfully you have written it, and it needs some appreciation. The mantra for Kali, Goddess Kali, is the grantor of all the wishes, that releases all your fears and phobias, that speeds up all your legal work around you, and even bestows you with wealth, money, protection, everything, right? And even protection from spells. The mantra is Om Cream Cream Maha Kaliye Cream Cream Namaha. Om Cream Cream Maha Kaliye Cream Cream Namaha. Yes, that's a mantra, and start with it, right? So this is my analysis about the full moon, the new moon which has come into the sign of Aries. And I hope that you people have enjoyed the video, you people enjoyed the live session altogether. I hope that this new moon brings in new growth, new opportunities, new protection for all you lovely people. And this is a time to sprout your energy, focus on positivity, focus on right kind of things, so that you can expand that energy in the coming days, right? So best of luck to you all. God bless you. Have a very wonderful week, and we'll be meeting very soon. And those of you who wish to book a reading with me, you can always DM me, you can always message me. And so take care. God bless you, and have a very nice day.